disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers.
What's up, YouTube? Rob here, bringing you episode 31 of my Tigers franchise here in MLB 15, the show. And as you just heard the announcer say, this will be ALCS, American League Championship Series, game number 1 here. And the Detroit Tigers are at home facing off the team first place in the American League West, the Seattle Mariners. And we will get done with the pregame festivities here as Alfredo Simon will be starting game 1 for the Tigers here, just continuing through the rest of the rotation. And instead of starting David Price on 3 days rest, we'll save that for the World Series if we do get there. But we will see later on. So first and second pitch to Austin Jackson is a 1-1 count. 2-1 count from Simon. Next pitch 2-2, that's a fly ball. JD Martinez is under it, no problem, and that's 1 away here in the first. So if you guys watched the last 2 episodes, you see that the Tigers defeated the Oakland Athletics. I almost forgot for a second. Oakland Athletics in 3 games in the American League Division Series to advance here to face Seattle, who swept Boston. So 2 teams that swept in the American League Division Series face off here in the ALCS. See which one gets off on the right foot with the Game 1 victory here. So Dustin Ackley with 2 outs and 2 strikes against him. Grounds to Kinsler. Throw on to Cabrera at first. And that's 2 quick outs for Simon here. Alright, so third batter up for the Mariners this inning is the former Yankee Robinson Cano. Batting third, playing second, which is the usual spot. So Simon will look to get a 1-2-3 inning here. It's a fly ball to shallow left center field. Iglesias out, Davis in. Iglesias under it to retire the side here in the top of the first. And we will now move on to the bottom of the first inning with Rajai Davis leading off. So far this postseason, Davis has been on fire at the top of the lineup here, and right there he gets an infield single just barely ahead of the throw onto Felix Hernandez, who's pitching for the Mariners tonight. So runner on first, nobody out for Jose Iglesias. The Tigers are sending out their usual lineup today as Iglesias runs to first, but Davis, who is going to steal, gets to second safely and avoids the double play. That will bring up Miguel Cabrera to face off against King Felix. Once I knew we'd be facing the Mariners in the ALCS, this was a matchup I was actually looking forward to. Cabrera versus Hernandez. See who gets the better of the other person here, since King Felix is one of the best pitchers in baseball. Cabrera is one of the best hitters. So that showdown right now, first part will go to Hernandez as Cabrera grounds right to him for the first out as Davis advances to third with 2 outs. That'll bring up DH, Victor Martinez. He's going to be looking for a pitch inside here to possibly score Davis from third, but that's a deep fly ball to right center field. The center fielder Jackson will be under it to retire the side, and that will be the end of the first inning here. Still nothing. Leading off the second inning for the Seattle Mariners is third baseman Kyle Seager. Takes the first pitch curveball from Simon for a strike. Next pitch is grounded down the third base line but foul. Go with the pitch up and in. Fastball jammed him but hit that foul. Still 0-2. Fastball in jams Seager as he flies to left. Cespedes is there, 1 away. That will bring up the very dangerous Nelson Cruz here with one out. Simone's pitch low and away, just misses for a ball, 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Next pitch. His curveball just misses. 2-0 count to Cruz. Not a good situation here. Fastball taken, 2-1 count now. And before the end of the video, I wanted to say in the comment section below, let me guys know how many games you think the American League Championship Series will go. If it's going to be the full 7 games, or if either the Tigers or Mariners will get a sweep, or some other variation of how the series could pan out. Let me know that in the comment section below as Nelson Cruz strikes out. And as you just saw on the screen just now, that was the playoff bracket so far. As designated hitter Justin Ruggiano gets to face off against Simone now and takes first pitch strike. And that's crushed to left field. Yep, that's gone. That's not who I was expecting to be hitting a home run. So it's 1-0 lead for Seattle here in the second inning. And we will just move along now. A little disappointed how that went. So move to the top of the fourth, still 1-0 Mariners as Cano is up again for his second at-bat of the night. You would think Cruz would have hit the home run, not Ruggiano, but and also the fact that Cruz is playing right and not DH and they switched, but so far that's working for Seattle, so I'm not going to question it. That's 2 quick outs for Simone here in the fourth as he faces off against Seager once more. Four-seam fastball inside for a strike. 0-2 count to Seager now. Next pitch from Simone. Curveball misses outside the zone, 1-2 count. Get with another fastball. That is hit to left field. Cespedes is there without any trouble. And that will retire the side here in the top of the fourth. Still 1-0 Mariners. So bottom of the fourth, Iglesias still facing King Felix. Leading off the fourth for Detroit as he takes that first pitch foul down the first base line, but that gets into the seats. Next pitch from Hernandez is fastball up and in. Iglesias fouls that off, 0-2 count. And that's strike 3 called on the fastball looking. Iglesias down on strikes for the first time tonight. That's probably only like the second or third strikeout King Felix has had this entire game so far. So that's at least one thing Tigers are doing right, not striking out a ton against him, which is expected. So Cabrera trying to redeem himself after that weak ground ball back to the mound in his first at-bat. And he does the same thing, but it's a weak dribbler to Cano at second instead. So that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. That will bring up V-Mart again. Also 0-1 so far. Pitch from Hernandez is popped up to shallow center field, and Brad Miller is under it to retire the side. It will move along to the top of the fifth. Simone's still out there to face Cruz leading off. And that is a curveball. Next pitch from Simone is hit to left center field. And that will also be a home run for Seattle. And we'll move along to the 8th inning now, as the Tigers are down 2-0 here in the 8th with they only have 5 outs to work with to try and take the lead, or at least tie the game in 4 extra innings. But Iglesias up with 1 out and a runner on third, and that is a ground ball to first. That will score the run from third in Alex Avila, who got to third from a double and got moved over from the previous batter. So it's a 2-1 Seattle lead with Cabrera up. And that will be a hit up the middle. Nope, that'll be Brad Miller showing off his range and getting Cabrera out on the ground ball. And we'll move along to the top of the ninth. 3-1 Mariners with Al Albuquerque in to pitch for the Tigers now, facing off against Brad Miller. Slider up and away for strike 2. Slider just misses inside. 1-2 count. Runner on first, and that is hit to right field, and it's another home run for the Mariners, and that will now be a 5-1 lead. And chances of winning Game 1 look very bleak for Detroit right now, as we will bring in Joakim Sawyer to try and get the final out of this inning. And we'll try to get Logan Morrison to either ground out, strike out, or just get him out in general. At this point, I was kind of frustrated with how this game was going, so just kind of needed someone that could get out of the inning, and he does that by inducing a ground ball to short. So, we will move along to the bottom of the ninth after we watch this replay of another unexpected home run from someone that doesn't have much power. So Victor Martinez will be leading off, and that will be hit to left field. Is that going to... Nope, that's going to be a fly ball to left. If only that went a little bit farther. So Kinsler is 0 for 3 on the evening, trying to get on base and start a rally for the Tigers here. And that is hit to right center field. Will that drop? That will. That'll be at least a double for Kinsler. And I'm not going to push it. No, I do. Okay, so it's going to be a triple for Kinsler, actually. So I think that happened earlier in the game, and I just kept it to a double with someone else. So that'll be runner at third, 1 out for Cespedes, looking to bring in the run. Takes the slider up and away for ball 1. Next pitch to Cespedes is popped up into foul territory. Logan Morrison is there. That's 2 away, and the Tigers are down to their final out. JD Martinez, 2 for 3 on the day. Also looking to score this run from third. The pitch from Medina is popped up to first, and the Seattle Mariners will take Game 1 of the ALCS. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in Game 2.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the